This is Wilson for Celtic. Comes off the head of Mayer. Samaras trying to pounce. And Gallagher. Well, Paul Gallagher was able to grab hold of it, and he's a relieved man.
Well, just talking about him, Samaras, and just at the back post there, the recipient of a ball that's not cleared, not dealt with properly, and he's got he's got ability. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And keeper's a bit lucky. That's a lovely first touch. Does really well to keep it down.
Here's McGeady. St Mirren perhaps a bit slow in getting men back. McGeady's pass. Robbie Keane. Wonderful save by Gallagher. And somehow it stayed out. Jack Ross was back there for St Mirren.
Oh, that's great play from Celtic here, and this really is a terrific save.
Vincent Braffide was the defender with him. Now then, it's come to Andy Dorman! St Mirren have the lead, and Andy Dorman at long last sees the scoring drought come to an end. His first goal since the 24th of October.
Well, they've just been looking a little bit more dangerous, just creeping into the game as it's been going on, with Dargo getting in the channel. But this time it's just not dealt with by Big Thomson in there, who thinks about getting his head to it, but he's really, as a centre-half, he's got to go and stick your head right through that here. He doesn't do it. Mehmet makes a nuisance of himself. Dorman off the left-hand side, tucks in, does everything right, just keeps it down low. And Zaluska, who's really not had a save to make, in many ways, still's not got one to make, because he's got to pick it out of the back of the net.
Gus MacPherson. Parting words of wisdom. It's Dorman with the corner. And was it handball against Samaras? Certainly the St Mirren players were convinced. Brady for the home side. Well, right across the face of goal. Dargo couldn't touch it on. Not a controversial moment here.
Well, once I tell you, he's not happy, but there's a gaping hole here in this Celtic defence again. Let's have a look at it. He sees it. And that's a handball, I'm afraid. And I think they get away with that big time, because it doesn't come blind to him passive, and he sees it from a good 6 or 7 yards away.
Might just work out here for Dargo. He tries to unbalance Thomson. Mehmet. Dargo, and space for Steven Thomson. Steven Thomson has scored his second goal for St Mirren. They have taken another step towards saving themselves. Celtic torn apart on the back.
Well, it probably sums up this Celtic season. The fragility at the back is unbelievable. But again, it's that man Dargo involved with Billy Mehmet. Works its way out to Thomson, and I think Zaluska should save this. I've got to say it, I think it's there for him. I don't think he's stretching too much. You've got to credit Thomson because he goes across him. I think the goalkeeper's got to do better there. He goes down far too slowly. It's not right in the corner. In fact, it's more or less right in the middle of the goals, Derek. Not good goalkeeping, but great play from St Mirren.
Dorman with that low corner. I know it almost worked out for St Mirren. Well, Zaluska had to react. Murray was involved here. Well, Mehmet too.
Well, I mean, look at that. He doesn't even want to look at the game, Tony. Well, as I said earlier, it just gives his detractors more ammunition, and he'll have to face the wrath of supporters again.
And then St Mirren pushing for the third! It's truly unbelievable! Andy Dorman for the second time tonight, and St Mirren are going to defeat Celtic in the SPFL.
Well, you just get the feeling, you can talk about it on the bench when the cows come home, but we have players out in that field have got to take responsibility. They really have, and to punt a ball into the middle of the field from there, it's not the done thing. I think it's Thomson the young fellas had a pretty hard night tonight. I've got to say that. But when that ball drops in and around the penalty box, I think they're sharp for St Mirren. They want it a bit more, and that's the second great finish from Dorman. But well, they'll be leaving now in their thousands, because they ain't coming back. No way. I mean, for St Mirren Football Club, this will be one of the, well, I say the greatest nights, but one of the better nights they've had for a long time.
Oh, it's Thomson, it could get better for St Mirren. It's number 4. A double for Steven Thomson, just as it was a double for Andy Dorman before him. St Mirren have run riot, and Celtic are on the receiving end of a thrashing that will spell the end of their title push.
Well, a thrashing, it's an absolute pasting, but, you know, there's no left back. You know, he's taken Brathwaite off, he's put Aidan McGeady in a left-sided position, call it left back, call it left wing back, I don't particularly care what you call it, but there's nobody at home, I'm afraid. Absolutely nobody at home.